Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kinda dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold! You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day.
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said. I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. I'm sick of being a kid. But for now, I'm starving.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare
Why?
the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down!
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand,
Well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claw. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can! Don't! Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but my clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light.
Whenever you miss us, remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, staying no day and no night? It's like time hardly exists. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, the natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Prepare to be blown away! Ha! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor. Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that. You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements, it means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Get some rest. When you wake up,
what is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation, the fear of losing those you love, the fear of watching your home burn. Fear is the source of evolution. That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all, good Skirk. Once again, you survived.
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is...
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your... So, wanna head over now?
From your training so far, you have gained a better command of the sword. And that's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. Ready? Not bad. Just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me.
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? Strong emotions will always arise in combat. How amusing. But you don't. You can choose your own path. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus. Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Stop. Let's pause here. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. You managed to push past your limits, which...
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
She got hurt though, didn't...
Yeah, well, that's a given. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too.
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then,
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and be—
Run! Skirk! Run!
Let's see here. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and—
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once— Ignore her existence for too long.
Be starving, right? Ta-da! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon— well, if you're around someone long enough, it's—
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until—
Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with you and I might never meet again, traveler. Okay, not the angle I was I knew that was a possible side effect. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason— No, I'm not from Tevat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. No, we're different in that respect. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, you're Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.